Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I only have 4 videos so far, but still it's going to be a little bit different because it's going to be about me. But it could maybe encourage you to look at your lives differently, I would say. Not your lives, but hopefully change a few things about how you do things and about the habits, either good or bad, that you have acquired in your lives. So first thing, I'm going to talk about what pushed me to make this video. Actually, this is something I could have done without making a whole video about it, but I feel like some of you guys can, I don't know, maybe you're going through the same thing, or maybe you feel the same, so you just need a little bit of motivation. So I hope this video is going to be motivating enough. I don't know, I don't even think it's gonna be a motivational video, but we never know, it might be helpful, so that's why I'm doing it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is, as I said, how and why I decided to make this video. So the other day I was scrolling through Instagram and I watched this video of many girls / women talking about what they have learned during quarantine, and I questioned myself and asked myself the same question: what have I learned during quarantine? Literally nothing. So during the first 2 months I was more focusing on my studies because I had online courses and we had finals at the end of the semester, so I had to focus on my studies. And to be honest, I don't know about you guys, let me know if you feel the same, but sometimes when it's when I'm currently studying and I'm doing something else, like, I don't know, for example, I'm going to I'm gonna decide to read a book, I'm gonna feel bad because I'm reading a book instead of studying, which is really dumb, to be honest, because I don't feel the same way when I use my phone. I mean, I do feel that way, but like, it doesn't stop me from using my phone, if it does make sense. So for example, I won't read any book just because I would feel bad if I spend more time reading than actually studying. But when it comes to my phone, it's another story, you know. So that's what I want to change, actually. I still don't have online courses, to be honest, but I'm gonna have them next week, so I need to prepare myself mentally. So after I saw that video, I was like, okay, so now you need to do something about your life, because spending all your day on social media is not something productive. And as high as my ambitions are, my current routines or the things I do during the day are not going to get me nowhere. So I was like, okay, we're gonna change all of this. So it's not the first time that I'm gonna think that I need to change things in my life, but this time I feel more motivated, so that's also why I'm making this video. So yeah, I was like, okay, we're gonna change a lot of things and develop new habits and get rid of bad habits, just so that you can become maybe a better person, not with people, but like with myself. Because I feel like we forget about things like these. We forget about ourselves and we focus more on how we are with people. So we shouldn't forget ourselves, developing not only I don't know, new skills, or to actually spend time with ourselves. So this is something that we don't really do, and I feel like many of the new habits that I want to develop would help me spend more time with myself. So I'm going to tell you what is in my list. Maybe you can, I don't know. So this is something like 100% personal. Like, I wasn't trying to find new habits that you could develop in order to be more productive or more I don't know, or more successful or whatever. Like, this is something that I wanted to work on myself. I'm not sure that these are the same habits that you want to develop. So anyway, it's just for me, maybe it can motivate you, maybe not. And also, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to do all of these habits, because developing a new habit is a bit hard. You need to focus on one at a time in order to really reach your goal. So I'm going to try to work on them all, but we'll see. I'll try to update you guys maybe 1 or 2 months from now, just so that you guys know if it worked or not, and if it did, how I did to make of that habit a part of my daily routine. The first thing on my list is to schedule my day one night before. It's important to me because it's nice to know what you're going to do after you wake up. Not like you just wake up, especially now that I'm on a break. Like, I do nothing productive, but like, if I schedule my day, I know that I have more time, more free time, so I know what I'm going to invest this time on, since I already have a lot of time, so but like, when I just wake up and I didn't schedule anything, I feel like I go with the flow. Whatever comes, I take it. And in most cases, it's basically just either watching movies or I spend time on my phone. Useless time on my phone. Second thing on my list is to sleep early. As someone who needs 8 hours of sleep, and as someone who has been sleeping late for the past couple of days, and as someone who would start his online or her online courses next week, I really need to get myself used to sleeping early, because I don't remember when my first course will start. I guess it's going to start at around 10, either 10 or 10 and a half, which is not early, but it's always nice to wake up before in order to take your breakfast and do all the things you're supposed to do in the morning before taking your first class. What's the point of sleeping early if you're not gonna wake up early? So this is the third thing on my list, and it's to wake up early. I feel like when you wake up early, you get to do more stuff and the day feels longer. I have tried to wake up early last semester and it didn't go that well. My roommate can agree on that because every time I fell back asleep, which is understandable. Like, I didn't used to sleep late, which is the problem. Like, I don't sleep late, but at the same time, I don't sleep that early. Like, I would sleep at, like, I don't know, 11 p.m. or even midnight. But it's just because of my courses and because I spent a lot of time in the library. So anyway, enough talking about my personal life. And so yeah, this is actually a habit that I have been trying so hard to implement and to develop and to make as a routine, but I failed many times. So the fourth thing on my list is to delete social media. What I mean by social media is the one that I use the most, which is Instagram, obviously. So I'm going to delete Instagram starting tomorrow, maybe. I'm not even sure when I'm going to do it, but anyway, we'll do it soon because all of these things are going to be part of my life, hopefully, starting tomorrow. The fifth thing on my list is to make my bed right after I wake up. Actually, it's been a couple of months now that making my bed has become part of my morning routine, which is amazing because I feel like it's the only thing that I have committed to during my whole life, you know? But anyway, it's actually a habit that I developed and I implemented in my life, which is good. daily. So for those who don't know what Duolingo is, it's an app where you could learn new languages. So I'm trying to learn 2 other languages, and it's hard for me to do that by myself. Use 7 cups of tea. So yeah, I'm going to describe it briefly. It's basically a website / app where you could give emotional support to people or get it from them. So if you're not feeling good or something, you could go to that app or website and talk about what's wrong with you, what are your problems, etc. By the way, they are not there to because I'm a listener, so I know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's not like I have a degree or something, but like I took a little training, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so they're not there to give you advice on your problems, but they're there as counselors, for example. Like, they're there just to help you feel better. Read the news once a week. So since I don't know anything about what's going on in the world, I want to be able to know more about it. So I decided to try, I underline, try to read the news. Watch at least 1 movie per week. Maybe you guys are like, wait, she doesn't watch movies? I do watch movies, but again, as I said earlier, I feel guilty when I do something else than studying during my, like semesters, when, so I prefer not to. I do watch them though, but like not as often as I would like. So 1 movie per week is good enough. So it's nice. 1 movie per week is doable. I feel like this is the only habit that I'm going to develop during the next few weeks. Keep a record of my ideas. Okay. So yeah, here it is. Thoughts. Or my thoughts. Same thing. I decided to I'll try to take this thing with me wherever I go, to write whatever thoughts I have during the day, because sometimes I really have amazing thoughts, amazing ideas, and then they go. I don't know where they go, but they go somewhere. Prepare my clothes for the following day 1 night before, and fold the ones I wore that day. So I started doing that, but like I still need to work on it. Like, it's really important. Like, we all do have that one chair that holds our clothes of the whole week. Journalize. I used to journalize, but I stopped. Why? I don't know. It just happened. So I'm going to try to get back to that good habit. I'll try to journalize every day. If not, whenever something important happens, I'm going to journalize. Actually, I kind of switched journalizing to making videos. Like, I make videos and talk about how I feel, etc. So maybe that's why I love journalizing. Write 3 things that I'm grateful for every night. So here I'm gonna start today, and these are for the upcoming days. I chose to write those 3 things at night because I would have already been through my day. I would have noticed things, maybe went through things that made me think of things I'm grateful for, and that's why I'm going to write them at night. I read before going to bed. This is a habit that I really want to implement in my life. Like, I really am the laziest person ever. Like, I don't like picking up a book and starting to read. But once I start reading, I actually like it. As a conclusion, I feel like I'm writing an essay right now. Anyway, as a conclusion, don't wait until the new year to make resolutions or to finally decide to change things about yourself. Think now of things you would like to change in yourself. Either it's something related to your personality or your habits or religion. The purpose of this video is for me to share the habits that I need to develop, and this might not be the same exact thing that you want to do of your life, but you know, go ahead and try to point out the things that you feel like changing in yourself. I mean, again, as I said, it's either personality, habits, religion, I don't know, like, this is all I could come up with right now, but like, there are so many things you could think of that you could do. So I hope that my video was useful. If it was, maybe you could give it a thumbs up, I guess, I don't know. So anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for making it to the end. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs